going on, world? Day 33 of my 40-day fast is now over. And yeah, man, it's no secret. I wasn't feeling the best yesterday, and your boy ended up calling off of work for real. Yeah, I ended up having to call off of work, man. That's how bad I felt, brother. And looking back, I fully understand why. Because it started Wednesday on the 31st day. And now I see just how serious, especially now that I'm at the latter part of my fast. Yeah, I literally cannot miss a hydration step. I have to make sure I'm properly hydrated with, even if I do the liquid IV or not, I at least need to make sure I got some salt in my water so that I'm properly absorbing the water. So I need to be drinking water and one of my drinks. It doesn't matter if it's a Body Armor or a Protein 2.0, whatever other drink I can have to get some electrolytes in. And that's more so I'm not cramping. I have to do that. Because what I didn't do Wednesday was, I think if I'm remembering properly, Wednesday at lunch, I only drunk the liquid IV, liter of water. And I didn't drink no electrolytes. And then after work, I was so daggone tired that I did try to go ahead and drink some electrolytes then, but also my mouth was dry. And I was feeling nauseous. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I was feeling nauseous Wednesday night. And so instead of drinking, because I had already drunk the majority of the Powerade, and I drank the majority of the Powerade. So I was hoping and thinking that I'm already on the road back, and I was hoping and thinking that since I had the Powerade in my system with me just normally drinking the water, that I would be fine. I guess clearly that wasn't good enough. It was good enough for me not to be sick, because the sickness did eventually go away as I was drinking my water and got home. And because Wednesday I didn't have to do much physical activity, not much, I ended up not cramping. But the fall off from that was also I didn't have water on day 32. I didn't have water before I went, IV or proper hydration. We'll just put it like that. I didn't have proper hydration. I did end up drinking Powerade, but I didn't have, for the electrolytes, but I didn't have the proper hydration. And I feel like those two things compounding on each other pretty much ruined the rest of the 32nd day, with me being sick throughout that whole day. And then I'm trying to think, did I hydrate properly? I don't even think I hydrated properly that night. No, I did. Oh no, because that's probably why I was cramping during the day, because I didn't have that proper water hydration the night before nor during that day. And then so I ended up knocking out 2 Body Armors at lunch. I had the liquid IV which is kind of probably what saved me and spared me to be able to work those last 4 hours um, at the job. Oh, no, I'll take that back. Did I have? Yeah, no, yeah, I definitely did. I definitely did. Did I have? I think I'm mixing my days up a little bit. It's something like that to where I barely made it, and but me barely making it was compounding from me not having hydration and some kind of electrolytes 3 times before work, at break, and then after work. And I feel like that was my downfall since them 2 days had added up. That's why Friday was as bad as it was. On top of course, me working a full week at that point. At least a full week up to that point. It was kind of like, bro, yeah. So, it definitely makes sense without me being tired part aside, me being sick on top of me being tired, it makes sense because I did end up drinking 2 Ensures because I haven't drunk those in a while. So I did end up drinking 2 of those and some water, but I didn't. It wasn't proper hydration water, which I probably should have did, and I probably could have ended up feeling good enough sooner to end up going to work had I hydrated properly with the Ensures. But yeah, because I didn't, the sickness really didn't go away until it was already like after when I was supposed to be there at like 4:30. Around that time is when the sickness really kind of faded away. And I was still tired. Don't get me wrong. I definitely still had that tired feeling. It's just, to me, I feel like I could have just pushed through it, kind of thing. Now that sickness was away, because I was nauseous, bro. And that wasn't fun, especially being on top of being sick. So yeah, I ended up calling out. And look, y'all can tell with how my mannerisms was. Yeah, bro, y'all saw it. I was not. I was not in a good spot. Definitely wasn't. Definitely was not in a good spot. And yeah, so it was just like as I rested pretty much throughout the rest of that day, because to me it's just like, I probably could have made it if I would have took my bath and everything and I felt fine. I probably could have still worked for about 5 to 4 hours. Man, my mom just like, man, forget them 5 to 4 hours. I already done called out. I earn them little points. We got a little attendance point system. I'll earn them points back by, going in when other people call out, on other shifts. I get them back. I ain't really worried about them points for real because at the end of the day, it's just like, I don't just not go to work. You know what I'm saying? So something really got to happen for me to not go to work. You feel me? So yeah. I'm really not worried about my attendance and the attendance policy. So it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna just enjoy this extra day and I'll be ready to rock and roll next week. Cause I did talk to my mom and yeah, it just don't settle right with me. Cause she was kind of telling me the same thing, just do a modification, where you just eat like a small salad with some crackers or something. Just enough to, give you some kind of substance. You ain't gotta have a full blown meal or anything like that, but at least eat something, with some protein or something, a little small salad with some meat. Um, so that you know, not feeling like that. Because, of course, can't be calling out of work. But, yeah, it just didn't. It just, excuse me. It just didn't, yeah, man. It didn't feel, it just, hearing that, it just did not settle in my spirit, bro. I'm just like, bro, by the time I get through this weekend, it's only gonna be 5 days left. I can hold on for 5 days. Even if I gotta drag myself through work, I can hold on for 5 more days. So, um, yeah, that's probably exactly what I'm gonna do. I am gonna pray about it, tonight and before church tomorrow, um, and things of that nature. But yeah, in my mind, it's kind of already settled. I just kind of want that extra little piece of sorry, brain fart. I just want that extra peace of mind, and confirmation from the Lord. But yeah, in my heart is just like I can thug out 5 more days, especially since I'm gonna absolutely, it's the last 5 days. It is no more weeks after this. And I feel like that's another thing that was kind of getting at me. It was just like, oh my gosh, getting through this week is just like, bro, I still got one more week. Just the mental fortitude kind of was crumbling a little bit, especially after Tuesday. It's just like, bro. After Tuesday, bro, I was just like, oh my gosh. I still got 3 days of this, the rest of this week, and still got to get through next week. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I got a little weak there for sure. Um, yeah, that definitely wasn't no fun. That definitely wasn't no fun there at the end, but yeah, man, we only got 5 days left. After Sunday, after tomorrow. Which y'all know, I'm chilling. It's the weekend. I'm chilling. All I'm doing is washing laundry for next week, for my uniform for next week, and that's it. So you feel me? It's just like, hey, excuse me. It's just like, hey, bro, I'm chilling. So I'm definitely gonna know I'm gonna get through the week, and I'm gonna have my energy since I got this extra day off that I'm supposed to have. So it's just like, yeah, all right, here we go. Here we go. This is the final 5 days. We're going to go in. We're going to knock it out. And then, Lord willing, I'm hoping no later than Wednesday before I go into work. I'm hoping that my daggone insole's going to come in, and that's going to have the game on lock that much more, too, because I am not going to I'll look double negative. I'm going to be sure that I do not mess this regimen up next week. Especially with it being the last week, that it ain't no more. This is it. So it's just like, hey man, do what you got to do to survive. Cause come Friday, victory is here. So yeah. Yeah. Um, so yeah, man. That's how we rocking it out, man. That's definitely how we rocking it out. We just gonna do what we got to do. Suck it up and keep it going. You feel me? Suck it up, man up, and keep going. Cause yeah, I ain't come this far to eat. You know what I mean? Like that's truly how I feel. I didn't come this far to give up at the end. You know what I mean? It's the fourth quarter. Look, with 2 minutes left at that. You feel me? It's the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left, brother. I am not, yeah, I'm not about to falter now. I refuse to falter now and to give in. Um, yeah, especially since I already, I just don't like how things panned out with, me not really being able to read my Bible like that. So it's a lot of things about this fast that, and don't get me wrong, it's my first 40-day fast, so I'm not gonna beat myself up too bad. But I already know I mentioned before about wanting to do another one, and so maybe not this year, or who knows? Who knows what the Lord might say. But definitely, it's gonna be a couple of months. I tell you that it's definitely gonna be a couple of months before I even entertain doing another one. But yeah, man, it's definitely first time doing it. So now that I got my learning curve and I'm finishing up the learning curve and understanding how I feel and what it's going to really take. Um, Now I know how to be mentally prepared before the fast and just things that I needed and should have been doing lifestyle wise, period. You see what I'm saying? Because don't get me wrong, I definitely came a long way with getting up early, but I definitely still got a ways to go. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, it's definitely the mental fortitude and just the same dedication that I took with this fast. This is my new normal. You know what I mean? And yeah, we got now that I know that is truly mind over matter. Because if nothing else, that's what this fast is showing me. I don't care how my body feel or how it's acting and reacting. I got complete control over this thing right here. You see what I'm saying? And as soon as I make it through, and then that's even more reason why just talking it out right now, I'm all but certain that I'm not eating. I'm gonna pray about it, and if God put something differently in my heart, then maybe that's a conversation I'm about to have between Him and the Holy Spirit that time. But yeah, the way I'm feeling right now is just like, nah. When I make it through this fast, 100% completely without eating anything, come midnight, which would officially be April the 18th at that point. But once my shift is over, April the 17th, after midnight, and I get in that parking lot and my fast is completely over, that it right there is going to 100% dictate and show and prove that I 100% have complete control over my body. And as long as I have it here, think it here, and follow what's here, anything is possible. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah, and that is what it is. You see what I'm saying? And we just gonna take that same mentality, and we just gonna attach that to every factor and phase of my life. So yeah, I'm not gonna beat myself up too bad, but again, this 40-day fast is a counterpole to the rest of my life. 40 counterpole to the mentality and the mindset that I'm about to take on and maintain for everything else throughout the rest of my life, man. Straight up. So yeah, we definitely feeling a lot better because we actually rested yesterday. We are resting today, and we definitely gonna rest tomorrow after Sunday. So 3 days of rest. We're gonna attack this. We about to attack this last week with 100% certainty, power, and authority. 100%, because victory is literally right around the corner, man. Yes, indeedy. So, with that being said, man of God, woman of God, I love you. Keep fighting a good fight. Always attack the glass as half full versus half empty. And wait on the Lord, man. And wait on the Lord. So y'all be easy, man. We got this. Peace.